Shalom, all praises and glory go to the Most High Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Basham Makakudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, Apostle Tar, Apostle Kabar, Apostle Rakar, Apostle Ramlab, and the Shalom to the sincere Achim that are pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. Before I continue, I want to say that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the children of Israel that the Bible speaks about. The descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. The people that live in the land of Israel today, they go back to the Khazarians, which go back to the Amalekites, which is the chief tribe of the nation of Esau, Edom. And the people that are called white, European, Caucasian, Australian, or American, they all go back to the nation of Esau, Edom, which is the only nation upon the planet Earth that will not receive mercy from the Heavenly Father. So the people that live in Palestine, a lot of them are Ishmaelites, but some of them are also Aram, which are Assyrians, So they also speak Arabic, but they're not of the seed of Ishmael. Okay. So with that being said, this is interesting news, but there's nothing that we didn't expect, especially if you know about the scriptures and especially if you know about prophecy. You got to understand that this is a normal thing, man. This was bound to happen anyway. I didn't know that they had treaties in place for these type of things. So, for nuclear explosions and things like that. So let's read this real quick. It says Putin signs law revoking Russia's ratification of nuclear test ban treaty. You see, so this means that Putin, signed a law to basically cancel. How do you see that? The Slovakia, because English is not my main language, actually. You see, to invalidate, Putin signs a law to invalidate the Russia's nuclear test ban. So he basically canceled this whole treaty. And Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday signed a law revoking Russia's ratification of the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, a move strongly criticized by the United States. The 1996 treaty outlaws all nuclear explosions, including live tests of nuclear weapons. Thought it never came into force because some key countries, including the United States and China, never ratified it. The West has accused Russia of using reckless nuclear rhetoric since it launched its offensive on Ukraine last February. And that's the hypocrisy of these people. Not to say that I stand with the Palestinians, but how about what Israel is doing with the Palestinians? That's not a problem, of course. Because they can make a lot of money selling carpet bombs. You understand? Things like that. So, launched this offensive occurring last February. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken criticized Putin's announcement on Thursday and called on Moscow to commit to not carry out testing. And that's just to make sure that they, don't use nuclear missiles or want to make them in a disadvantaged position. They want to put them in a disadvantaged position. Meanwhile, they're breaking all the rules. You understand? That's what these Babylonians want. That's what they want. They never play fair, so you can't, go off of what they say. Never. Unfortunately, it represents a significant step in the wrong direction, taking us further from, not closer to, entry into force of the treaty, Blinken said in a statement. This continues Moscow's disturbing and misguided effort to heighten nuclear risks and raise tensions as it pursues its illegal war against Ukraine, he said. So there are a bunch of hypocrites, liars and thieves. Putin Putin last week oversaw ballistic missile drills in what Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu said was practice for a massive retaliatory no, no, nuclear strike against an unnamed enemy. Putin also said last month he was not ready to say whether Russia would carry out live nuclear tests. You see? So yeah, that's basically it, man. I don't need more of that, man. I just want to go to the scriptures, because it's gonna be completely different. The means are gonna be completely different. Okay, the Most High is gonna put a spirit on them that's not the spirit they have on them right now, man. So over here it says the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. Okay, the high mountain is a big government, right? I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. You see? The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations, gathered together, the Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle, you see. And the Most High are going to carry these nuclear missiles as well, They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land, you see. So the Most High is the one that's creating these things, man. And Baba Kalala Yah Bashim Shah for these scriptures, man, because this is what makes all of this worth it, man, because we're going to see the destruction of our enemies. We're going to see that the change of our lives, man. Our lives is going to change, man. Not only we're going to see the fall of our enemies, our lives are going to change completely from a negative vibration to a positive vibration, But before positive comes, before peace comes, destruction must come, and destruction is also righteousness. You understand? Because if you don't put how do you say that certain if you don't come with capital punishment and destruction upon the wicked, that's wickedness as well. Letting wicked people live is wicked as well. You understand? Righteousness is if you put wicked people to death. That's according to the scripture. Even America does it, right? Murderers and rapists and things like that, they put you to death. You understand? And that's the same way with Yahweh Bashem Yeshai. Actually, they do the same as Yahweh Bashem Yeshai. You understand? They study this Bible, man. They study human behavior, The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle. Okay. Verse 6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Destruction from the Almighty. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. You see? A destruction. It comes with a destruction from the Almighty. The Most High allowed this, okay? Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, you see? Because it's scary, man, you see? When you read about it, it's easy, you understand? It's easy to think like, hey, everything is, you say, you read Psalms 91 and 1,000 on your right hand and 1,000 on your left hand, and, but no one shall come nigh unto thee. That's scary. That's you would be scared to death if you see that. So that's why you need to imagine these things. And the Apostle Gabar says this all the time, man. You need to imagine Achim. Imagine how scared you gotta be. There's no distraction, no TV, no TikTok, no Instagram, no electricity, going through life and death experiences from a day-to-day basis, sometimes hour after hour, then a week, nothing, then, it's going to be emptiness, you understand? Desolate, no electricity. This is the word of Yahweh Bashem Yashai. This is real, man, So these movies ain't fake. It's reality, man. Especially one of the movies that a lot of people probably didn't see is The Domestics. Also, yeah, of course, the Book of Eli, The Road. We all know about that. But The Domestics, that's a good example of what will come. So, verse 8, and they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh. But I'm actually going through this, but this is not even the chapter I want to be in, man. Salakia, man. Bear with me, man. Salakia, bear with me. He's going to stir up the Medes, right? Medes. Let's see, man. In over here, and yeah, it is Isaiah 30. Hey, Salakia, Achim. Salakia, I'm kind of rusty on this one. Forgive me, man. That's why this is a thing of repetition. You gotta go into these scriptures, even though you already know it. You still gotta go through it so that you might read it a different way, and you might use it for something else. You understand? As an example for something else. So over here, and I will punish the world for their evil, for the stars of heaven. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. You see? And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows. Verse 8. Let me start at verse 8. And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be ashamed one and another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. You see? So that's what Yahweh Shem Yeshua is going to do. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. So wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to be, is not going to shine for these heathens and Esau. You understand? So, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with fierce anger, with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, man. You see, the sinners, right? Talking about the sinners. Amos. Let's go to Amos 9 and let me see. Was it 10? I believe it's 10. God, this is Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us, especially the Israelites. A lot of us are going to be put to death. A lot of the Israelites are going to be put to death. Not Israelites, black people, but you know what I mean. Even the people that don't prescribe to the Israelite way and religion, because it is a religion, they're going to be put to death, man, because they don't want to come back to Yahweh Shem Yeshua, to the truth, man. The truth is universal. It's for everyone. For everyone, they're supposed to know that the Israelites are Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. For everyone, they're supposed to know that you ain't supposed to eat shrimp, crab, lobster, because that's for the sea, to keep the sea in balance, okay? For everyone, you got to know that you're supposed to, how do you say that? Keep the land Sabbath, that's universal for the land, for the world, it's good for everything, Achim, for everyone it's beneficial, and for everyone is good to have multiple women, actually, because if you look at it, the children don't need a daycare or nothing like that. If the woman wants to work and she works like once or twice a week, that's already enough for a whole family. If you have three wives, that would be, but we don't teach that. But I'm giving an example. If you have a lot of children and they all work a little bit and they all, bring money in for the family, like a lot of Elamites do this. They have 3, 4 brothers and they all work and they live in the same house, but a big house, and they just buy the house next door and they live close to each other. That's how they bundle their money, and they drive big luxury cars. Not that that's important, but just giving an example of how the world works. How that ancient way, the ancient mindset still works. You can also make it not work. If you don't collect your income together as a family, you won't be have you won't have that same power. You understand? So yeah, let's continue. Over here it says, in that in that in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David. Should I? For lo, I command, and I will. Salakia. I already going back to Isaiah, right? Isaiah 14. Yeah, kind of excited for some reason, man. You know. So for this is Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Wait, I'm reading too far, man. And they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou as become hell from beneath, since thou art laid down? No, Salakia, 13. Verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked of their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. You see? That's what Yahweh Shem Yeshai is going to do, man. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and the day of fierce anger, of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chased roe, and as the sheep that no man take it up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. And that's starting to happen. But there's a lot of people that go back to their own country because they see that America is finished. Because over here in the beginning, what does it say? The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. You see, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, because it is a high mountain. The big government, the biggest government upon the planet Earth, basically, So yeah, lift ye a banner, and that's a war cry, basically. That's why they a lot of times they came up with banners, shake the hand, which means judgment, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones from mine anger. You see, over here at the gates of the nobles, man. The chosen ones. So yeah, and it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. You see, those are the heathens, that leave America. Verse 15, everyone that is found shall be trust true, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. You see, anyone that wants to join unto Esau physically, mentally, spiritually is going to be trust true by the sword. Okay, does say the Bible, does say Yahweh Shem Yeshai. That's the word of the Most High, man. True his prophet Isaiah. That's what he did, what he brought out, that's the future. Okay, verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Just like what happened to us, the same thing is going to happen to them. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. You see, so the women are going to get raped, in those days, because that's what happened to our woman. And the Most High brings back judgment. He brings back vengeance. Behold, I will stir up the Medes. A lot of these women probably yelled rape or caused one of our forefathers to be put to death, during the times of slavery, or lied and made us get into big trouble, because of it. So these women are not innocent, and they deserve that, man. I'm just saying that the same, you reap what you sow, Galatians 6 and 7, right? He that's Salakia, roughly paraphrasing, man. Salakia. Galatians 6 and 7 is, um, you reap what you sow, basically, So, verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. So you can't buy these people. You can't give them some money to come to some economic agreement to not test nuclear missiles or nothing like that, man. They can't be bought. Okay? Going to Ezekiel 38, and then I'm finish off with one scripture. Okay, Ezekiel 38, and what was it? 6, 7. After many days thou shalt be visited, thou shalt send and come like thus say the Lord, that it shall come to pass that the same things come into my mind, and thou shalt think. Come, thus say the Lord power, it shall Ezekiel 38 and 10. Thus say the Lord power, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. You see? So Russia ain't gonna deal diplomatically with America anymore in those days, man. So with that, I want to say all praise and glory go to the Most High Yahweh Bashemir Shah and Shalom.